Where we are now is in the L's in the database library, the UW database library, the collection of licensed databases that University of Wisconsin provides for you to search. And like I said, we're going to take a look at library literature. If we click this will take us directly into the database. But before we do that, I wanted to click this More button, and this is information that the librarians at UW-Madison have compiled about library literature. So it lets you know that it's a bibliographic database that indexes articles and book reviews in more than 400 key international library and information science periodicals, although the emphasis is on publications from the United States. And there's books, chapters in collected works, library school theses, pamphlets, and about 170 selected periodicals have full text going back to 1997, some as far back as 1985. So all this is by way of saying this is a really good tip to what you're going to find in here before you start searching. So it can be good to take a look and see what's in here. There's some other information here in this list that it's an article database. It goes back to 1984. And if you really need help, the idea is to either go to Memorial Library or the SLIS Library. So now that we've looked over that background information, let's go directly into library literature. And as I said in the lecture, it is now EBSCO, and it defaults to the advanced search because you can see it's kind of grayed out right here. And what you can do, this is advanced search in the guided mode because you have boxes to type into. And what you can do to see the fields is take a look here, and this is all the fields that are available for you to search. So there's all text, there's title, personal authors, corporate authors, responsibility statement, publisher, on and on. So this is your lens into the structure of the database by giving you a list of all the fields. The other thing you can do is you can change the operators, so you can use and or not to combine whatever you type into these boxes. You can add rows, so you can have many more search criteria. You can just keep adding rows. The other thing that's kind of nice about this advanced search interface is it has these question marks for contextual help. So if you don't know what the difference between these different types of searching is, you can click this question mark and it'll tell you what they all are. That the Boolean phrase supports Boolean searching. Find all my search terms makes it like Google, where it automatically ands everything together, and then find any is automatically ors it things together. So you find one or the other, and smart text just means that you can truncate. You don't have to type in the whole word. Another thing, another one of these contextual question marks up here, you know, first looking at this you think, wait, do I need a help button to tell me how to clear my search? But it really is for the whole search. And this takes you into the full searching guide for this advanced search in the guided mode where you're typing into boxes. And this is pretty lengthy. It tells you exactly how to enter your search. It tells you what kind of results you're going to get. There's search tips. It tells you what the wildcard and truncation symbols are for this database. And then, actually, if we should keep scrolling down, but there is a left navigation. But here in the search tips, it tells you the wildcards, it tells you how to do truncation, use the asterisk, it tells you how to enter a proximity search. The proximity search operators are N and W. You can group terms using parentheses, so it really tells you all the special characters that you can use. And then the other thing I wanted to point out was just over here, this left navigation is also contextual because it's highlighted in gray because we're in the search guide. Um, and these are all the other uh, things you can get as well as what you see here. It's also printable, so you could print this out and keep it next to you while you were trying to do an advanced search in library literature.